morning, fam. Now, this is not a podcast episode, so you're not going to get the whole good morning thing going on, but I wanted to respond to the video comments that you left on the last video, which is the hidden cost of transparency and how to avoid customer drama in gig work. Now, I didn't want to leave a comment and create a comment thread. Like I said, I wanted to give you a direct response. All right? So there's nothing that can be deleted, none of that. And this is something I'm gonna be doing in videos to come. Okay, starting with this one. So let's get started. The very first comment we're gonna go with is Pokemon 75859. All right, yep, that happened to me in my trial days. I'm pretty sure the restaurant can pull up a copy of the itinerary. At times, they are reluctant to do so, and I don't know why. See, that's the thing. Yeah, it happens from time to time. And yes, the restaurant can, and sometimes they can't pull up the itinerary. I'm going to tell you a brief story. Some restaurants, the manager have access to the email or the fax, and sometimes the manager might not even be present. So think about that. And that's where they have access to that itinerary that you speak of. Sometimes it's like they already had the order prepared, or they brought in some staff to prepare the order, and then the manager left, and the staff that is there while you're there to pick up the food, they don't really know much of anything, and they cannot pull it up. It's only the manager or supervisor or whoever that would have access to that. All right, so keep that in mind. So let's go to the next one here. Calvin Haslam. My bad for mispronouncing your name, man. But yeah. Okay, let's continue. In same market as UDM, I don't get anything. Now that's kind of crazy. The reason why I say that is because I see so many drivers that just get started, or they've been out there for a while, and they get orders. They always say how difficult it is for them to grab orders, but they get orders. And it's so surprising to hear that you're not getting anything. And I'm pretty sure you're talking about Deliver That, right? Because you didn't mention Delivered. But there's a lot of drivers that just signed up or been on for some months, and I've been on catering deliveries with them. They're not elite. Some of them don't even know what elite is. Like, it's crazy that you're not getting anything. Something must be wrong with your account in some kind of way. I don't know what's going on with your account though. But let's read the next comment. Elite driver can't understand because it can only be one or two in a given market. What you going to do when they strap the elite driver program? It's coming. So are you saying that elite drivers can't understand what other drivers are going through? Well, Calvin, I gotta let you know, man. Before elite even became a thing, I was a regular driver. So saying that I can't understand is bullshit. Straight up. Before elite, you gotta understand, elite has only been it's only maybe 2 years old, or even less. Elite is not even that old, right? Preferred is one thing though. Preferred is definitely, it's been around for a while, and some drivers didn't even know it existed before. I introduced Preferred to a lot of drivers. You know, they didn't even know you had to take a test, and you got to pass the test to get the badge, and yada yada yada. You know, but elite, you can't say that I can't understand. Now, I mean, it's a different position that I'm in. You know, but I work my ass off to get to where I'm at. So you can't say that I can't understand, because it's only one or two in a given market. In our market, there's about 3 of us, I believe 4. And it's a challenge for me to grab some of those really good orders as well. Sometimes I'm only able to grab some $30. I haven't done $20 orders. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one. I may do 1 or 2, but I can't much remember the 1 or 2 that I may have done. but it had to be one of those like quick drop-offs, quick pickup, quick drop-off situations when I didn't really have access to much more than what I had available. Or maybe it was in between two large catering orders and on the way or something like that. But yeah, what you going to do when they strap the elite driver program is coming. If they get rid of the elite driver program, I'll do the same thing like I've always done. I've pivoted, man. Let me give you an example of what I do right now. Right now, I am currently doing radio ads, and I'm getting paid to do radio ads. Now, let me play something for you so you can understand what I'm talking about. Because one thing I try to explain to y'all, don't sit on your ass. Don't just do one thing. If you have many talents, like I have many musical talents, many talents in DJing and music and all that stuff. So I use my talents to my advantage. Let me play it for you so you could hear the most recent one that I did. Check this out. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, what's going on? I'm looking for some good local breakfast. Do you have any recommendations? Yeah, man, I know a place off a Center Line Road by Paradise. Now, this is me playing both sides, okay? The island side and an American side. And this is an ad that I did. Stoplight named Bobby's Farm. You ever hear about it? Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't know they serve breakfast. Well, they're starting to sell breakfast this Saturday, the 18th of January. Oh, but let me ask. I'm giving the date, I'm giving the location and everything. Here's another one that I did for Christmas Eve. VI Massive. Yeah. I hope you're ready. We ready. Yo! This Christmas Eve will be massive at Guy's Farm on the Old Pinto Road with music by DJ Hot Watts International. I'm telling you, I've been doing ads. I have a few things that I have going for myself that I don't even put on. I haven't said anything on the internet about. Okay? But all I'm saying is, you got to be able to adapt, or you got to be able to do other things or find other lanes for you to make some money. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, oh, if the elite driver program is gone, what are you gonna do? Okay. Calvin, man, I just gotta keep it a buck with you, bro. If the elite driver program gone, don't mean shit to me. I'm gonna just keep on rolling, bro. Keep on rolling. And that's what I try to tell you and try to tell everybody else. You gotta have other lanes. You can't just depend on what you currently have. If you got an opportunity right in front of you, you seize that opportunity. And I said that in the last video. Seize that opportunity. I am 100% confident if any of you, especially you, Calvin, if you are an elite driver in our market right now, you will be taking fucking advantage of what you got in front of you. Don't bullshit. You know for a fact you would. And if other drivers can't get what you get, so it's too bad. I'm sorry, but you got to get yours, right? I think you might have a family you got to take care of and whatnot, if I remember correctly. But you got to do what you got to do. So me being in this position, man, if it's gone, it's gone, bro. And I ain't sweating it. It's good. I ain't gonna lie. It's good right now. So I'm seizing the opportunity right the fuck now. But anyway, Calvin, I hope you understand what I'm saying, bro. I just played some ads that I'm doing. I'm getting into the jingles, doing jingles for companies and all kind of shit, man. Like, this is me using my talent to my advantage, right? But anyway, we'll move on. Bear 5780 says, when I see orders like that, it lets me know they're out there now. Yeah, right? How do I get to them is the question. I get cool orders sometimes. I see some for 100 plus, but not often, mostly 25 to 45. But I'm not elite. So I know if I could get to elite, I'll see that. Just keep pushing. This is motivation right here. And I love that, Bear. I love that, bro. The fact that you see there's an opportunity, you take it for what it is. You go out there, you see these types of offers. You take what you want, you leave what you don't want. If you are able to grab 100 plus, you snatch that shit, right? I get you, 100. But obviously, if you're seeing these types of orders, there might be some of these big orders, they're bleeding over because there's not enough elite drivers in your market. So if there's not enough elite drivers, yeah, work your ass off to get to that point if that's what you want. I agree, but let's continue. Freak Show Gaming says, UDM, I might have to link up with y'all at some point because I think my earnings patterns are in line with the majority of the crowd. Okay. I personally use videos of people earning more as motivation to hustle harder. Okay. For me personally, I just got my first catering on either platform for the first time in 3 months, and I live 3 hours from you. Well, if you live 3 hours from me, you're closer to Josh. And I heard that market is booming, right? But it's also oversaturated as hell, you know? So let's continue. I get hyped at seeing people's success. Every market acts differently, and you are having to constantly evaluate trends and adjust accordingly. Yes. For me, my usual area has gotten oversaturated and people started tipping less. I changed my zone and the money started flowing again. Don't change how you move just because it's upsetting people. Ultimately, it's on them to change their situation and adapting. Here's the thing though, I always felt some type of way about people feeling some type of way about me showing my earnings because I've never really wanted to show my earnings like that. Unless I'm teaching you something, if it's like a tutorial of some sort, that's different. Like the delivered one that I showed yesterday, it paid like $110, right? And then showing that there was no utensil, well, little utensils and the bowls and all that stuff. I wanted people to see like this order paid very well for what it was. And in cases like that, of course, I'm going to continue to show payouts and whatnot. But as far as like constantly wanting to know what my stats are, or how much I got paid on a catering order and stuff like that, it's just disappointing, man. You know, seeing how people respond to now hearing how good I get paid. And when I say how good I get paid, I mean, I'm out here hustling just the same as everybody else. You know, don't think for one blasted second, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Don't think for 1 second that these other elite drivers in my market are just letting that shit sit and for whatever the reason. They snatched them shits from me, okay? It's just as competitive with 3-4 of us challenging each other to grab them big ass orders and them really nice payouts. I'm telling you, it might not be as much of a challenge as the other tiers, but I'm telling you, they don't let them shit sit for nothing. When I do have an opportunity, when one is sitting, I'm like, yo, something's wrong. They're probably loaded with shit. You know, that's how I look at it. You know, I'm like, this been sitting too long. Oh no. You know, for whatever the reason, I'm just like, man, I got to get it and I got to get mine, you know? So nah, I'm not changing because of how, like what other people, like maybe you may consider it to be a backlash of some sort. No, I have a big heart, man. And I want everybody to succeed. So when the conversation turns a bit eerie or the tone changes, like, man, I can never get one of those, man. I really want one of those, man. I'm like, man, you know, just keep on pushing, man. You get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. And 3 months later, man, I still ain't get one, man. The order slowed down for me. And knowing that the orders haven't slowed down for me, I'm like, damn. Shit, what do I say now? That shit hits me in my gut, man. I don't want to hear that anyone's being unsuccessful with what I'm being successful with. It's just something that I can't. I got a big heart, bro. That's all it is. And I'll just leave it there. Let's continue. All right. But so the story says, Kim stopped sharing payouts because 1, it diluted her market, and 2, different markets may have different experience. In my honest opinion, most places have a $20 to $30 volume, and people get mad they can't get those $100+ orders. Yo, Bud Soda, I know that's exactly what it is, because majority of the orders are $20 to $30, except for the direct partner orders. Like Pollo Tropical here in South Florida, they pay shit, man. And I ain't going with bullshit, y'all. They pay like shit. $7 for like maybe $500 worth of food. I saw one today, $18. That was like $300 worth of food or something, which is not terrible in a sense. Okay, but but I'm telling you, it could pay like trash, man. And I know, but the majority of orders are $20 to $30. Majority, and not everybody wants those $20 to $30. Let me tell you something. Those are the orders that sit in my market. Straight up, $20 to $30. Them shit sitting till the last minute. And I'm gonna move on, Bud Soda. I'm telling you, them shits, they sit until the last minute. It's like that's the very last option that anyone is gonna grab an order of $20 to $30. That's paying $20 to $30. But let's continue. Bubba Sue says, excellent video. Everyone needs to do what's best for them and what works for them in their market. I'm glad you did this video. I gained a lot of perspective. Keep hustling, my friend. Appreciate you, Bubba Sue. Appreciate you. It is my goal to just motivate as best as I can and have real conversations with y'all. I'm not here to brag. I'm not, okay? I love doing video. Look, I just got a new mic. I'm pretty sure y'all like, what the fuck is this big ass shit in front of them? I'm pretty sure some of y'all was saying, what the hell is that? You know? But I'm telling you, like, I just enjoy this. This is, look, I just played it. Look, I'm currently working on a soca beat because I make music as well. Listen to this. This is something I'm currently working on for something that's coming up soon for an artist. I'll just say my father. Okay. Something that is soca. Just listen to this. Now, obviously, it sounds rough, right? But that little guitar sound, I want to get that replaced by an actual guitarist. And I have an actual guitarist that's, we're just trying to like organize and get ourselves situated here. So, when it's time to replace that actual strumming or whatever that I was playing with the keys, it's going to sound different. Okay. But I make music. I love this entertaining type of stuff, man. I love anything. And like I said earlier, I'm going to use every single piece of talent that I have to my advantage because I know how to use this shit. I know, So it's like when I come on here, I want y'all to be motivated. Whatever talents you got, chipping wood, creating things, gardening, whatever it is. It's like I want to motivate y'all to go out there and do other things if what you're currently doing isn't working. So I'm glad that, you received the message. Maybe it was for you or maybe it wasn't for you, but I'm just glad that you received the message the way that I delivered it, because some people can't understand that a lot of passion goes into me creating these types of videos. I really try to make it seem as if I'm really talking to you, even if I don't know your current situation. I want you to feel like I'm talking to you and you only. That's really how I feel. Like I'm talking to my friend, a really good friend of mine that needs some advice, and I'm giving them the advice. And I think some of you can. Let me know when I do these types of videos, standing alone by myself. Does it make you feel like I'm talking to you? If it do, give me a thumbs up emoji in the comment section right now while I move on. Thank you, Bubba Sue. Rapping Granny Coupon. What's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Honesty is best, but in this world, it's always going to be people who don't or will find something wrong with others. That's true. I watch different drivers, and especially the guy in Cleveland getting it. I think, damn. But I'm not doing 10 hours or going west side, so happy he doing it. So he running 10 hours? Okay. And that it can be done with more effort on my part. You put in the effort, the work, and you should enjoy the reward. Keep going, because with any job, it's some lazy, mad, or don't. It's somebody lazy, mad, or don't want to be there, or get it easy and think, me too. What about me? And you just got here. You can't make everyone happy. Learned a lot from you, especially turning trash to gold. Whoa. I appreciate you. Rapping Granny. Yeah, you gotta find the beauty in that. I say trash to gold, but you just gotta find the beauty. Like, I'm not talking to you exactly, Rapping Granny, but that's what I was trying to get people to understand. Turn what you see as trash into gold. And gold is valuable, right? But you got to see the beauty in the trash to even see it as a way to turn it into gold. You got to see the beauty in it. And I'm pretty sure some people have heard me say this time and time again on this channel and my other channel. Just, you got to find the beauty in it, man. You know, many people just want the money, and I get it. The money is definitely the goal. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you're not getting the results you want, you got to make something work. And something I always said, I'd rather you make $12 per hour versus just $12. What that means, in case anyone don't understand, is some drivers will sit around just to wait for a $12 order while their hours are rolling by. Instead of making $12 an hour, which would mean that they took a few orders that they probably would have loved it to be a lot more than what it was. $12 an hour, let's say $6 order twice per hour. I'd rather you make $12 an hour for, like, say, the next 5 hours versus just $12. Let's continue. Bop says, at 11:54 makes me determined and that there are possibilities as a catering delivery driver. See, I don't know exactly what I said at 11:54, but that's how I am too. I get motivated. Like, I'll tell y'all one story. There was a driver that goes by the name of Josh. Every now and then he comes into the live streams when we used to do it on Wednesdays, right? It's now gonna be Fridays, okay? But Josh, he was signed up for Deliver That before I was. Think about that, right? Okay. He was signed up before I was, but then he couldn't really figure out how to use the platform. Next thing you know, I find out information, I do videos on it, and now I'm dropping all kind of videos, and he like, oh, so this how this shit work? Okay, I'm here. Let's get it done. Next thing you know, Josh gets a freaking big ass order and it pays $800. I'm like, shit. I'm like, damn. You know what it did for me? It motivated the hell out of me, man. I was like, damn, I need to beat that. So I got motivated because he got an $800 payout. Oh, hell yeah. Listen, and when I got that delivered offer that it said like $800 and something, and then the next day or later that day, they broke it down into $4. And I said, that shit motivated the hell out of me, because I'm like, I want that money. That's the money I want, $800. That day I was like, yes, I'm about to beat Josh. Hell yeah. And I ain't talking about Josh Y305, which is my partner on the podcast. I'm talking about Josh B. You know who you are, right? And I tell you, I was like, yes, I'm gonna beat him. I'm motivated because I saw his payout, $800. And then when they cut that shit into $4, I said, damn, it is what it is. But guess what? The day I get something greater than $800 in a payout, oh, you know, I'm calling his ass. Hey, Josh, I just sent you a text, dog. Take a look at it. And I could hear him cussing now. I'm telling you, that's how I feel. You know, I get really motivated. I get really determined, like, boom, you know, I never knew that there could be a $800 payout. And then recently I shared the driver that received a $600 payout. I think I still got that here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. But there was a $600 payout, and this person that sent this, I guess the customer felt like they were gonna do a full service. There it is, I found it. Boom, here's a $600 payout one that I was talking about. And look at my response. Get that money. You know, I'm excited too, like it's mine. That shit ain't going to my bank account. But I'm like, yeah, get that money, man. 644, hell yeah. You know, I got so hyped up because this driver got the $600 payout, man. I'm like, man, I remember the days we used to be fighting to get like a $7 order. And then they started changing pay models, and then it turned into, man, you know, $2, $3. And then the mileage started going up. $2 going 14 miles. $3 going 15 miles. And then I'm like, wait, what? This how we rolling now? $600 payouts? It's called elevation. It's called elevation. And some of you been around since the day one that I started putting out Deliver That videos. Or even before I started putting out Deliver That videos, I was calling Deliver the green and white app. Come on, y'all. Man, check this out. Come on. I've been out here trying to tell people, hey, listen, look for what's in your area. I've been out here before I started putting out Deliver That videos. I used to call the Delivered app the green and white app. That's all I was saying, because I didn't want people to mess with my money. Meaning, I didn't want to oversaturate that platform, because in my mind at the time, scarcity, okay? In my mind at the time, I was thinking like, man, they're gonna flood this app, man, and I ain't gonna be able to get these payouts like I am. Little that I knew that Delivered was already working on a way to not flood their platform with drivers where drivers can't receive payouts, or their top drivers can't receive payouts like they were doing before. I'm telling you, man, I've been out here telling people about catering, but they were slow. They moving slow. Okay. But anyway, shout out to you, Bop, because it is important, man. It is just as important to be motivated by what you see so you can then get up and go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need a little kick in our ass for us to get up and go. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Let's move to the next. Bear says, I feel you are not making it onto the platform. That happened to me with Forkable. Missed a question on the test. Now I can't take it again. I never heard of Forkable, but I'm pretty sure whoever's listening to this, Forkable, look into it. I don't know what it is. Read up on it, see what's up, you know, Forkable. But you missed the question and on the test, and now you can't take it again. Sometimes, you know, we just miss it. Like, you know, one thing that I felt like I missed, which was the DoorDash Drive program. Remember the Drive program? Before large order, catering order program, or whatever it's called now. The DoorDash Drive program. Those drivers that were on DoorDash while I was doing Uber Eats and Grubhub, they got invited to the Drive program. Not all of them, but some of them. And they know that catering life. If you are a catering driver that was a part of the Drive program, like DoorDash's first catering sector, let me know in the comment section. Some people that might watch this video don't even know what the hell the Drive program is, because now DoorDash just got the large order program. The Drive program was DoorDash's first I believe their first catering sector, but you had to be invited. And the minimum requirements, I believed, it wasn't no top dasher shit. It was just like, I think you needed to have like 200 deliveries or some shit like that. Help me out. If you were part of the Drive program, tell us what the requirements were in the comments below while we continue. Kevin Diamond says, I had a just salad today, and I first saw the bowls. Oh, okay, the bowls. I thought they were individual salads, but they were the sides to go with the salad trays. Yeah. Also, I had a DT cater last month, and the restaurant left out the chafing pans and the coleslaw. 4 Rivers. It'd be like that. DT paid me extra to go back to the restaurant and pick it up. So sometimes the rules can be bent. At the end of the day, it's all about it's all about customer service and good communication. Yesterday, that type of thing happened to me. I think I had a $1,500 to $1,700 order, and the restaurant left half the shit off. So let's just call it a $1,500 order, okay? Pay attention, y'all. They only gave me $750 worth of food. And when I get to the drop-off, they signed and everything. When I get to the drop-off, customer was like, wait, you got more stuff, right? I said, no. Is there more? Then they were like, yeah. I said, oh, damn. Damn. Okay. So I get in contact with DT. The customer is getting in contact with the person that's part of the catering manager or something, whoever that person is. And then I'm like, how do you mess that up? If it's like, you miss a pan or something, that's one thing. But you miss half the order? Oh, hell no. But they did, I felt bad. And they did make it up. DT had to communicate with the restaurant because it was a direct partner. They had to communicate with the restaurant or the catering people for that restaurant. And they had to then confirm that the restaurant would be preparing the other half of the order for me to be able to go back so I can be paid. Because if I had just left at that moment to go back to the restaurant, there's no confirmation that I would be paid for returning to the restaurant. So it ended up getting worked out. They made the other half of the order, and they were so apologetic when I got back to the restaurant that they gave me a free bowl of food. I took it and I ran. But yeah, just imagine that. $1,500 worth of food, and they leave off half. Not a pan or two. They leave off half. Let's continue. Love this video by Most Gigs. Love this video. Fantastic advice. I needed some of it myself. Thank you. You are welcome, Most Gigs. Or like Josh Y305 would say, Moss Gigs. Shout out to you. I hope people really zeroed in on that advice because it's something so simple, and I don't do it all the time. I'm just being honest. I don't do it all the time, but anytime that I've done it, it has worked like a charm, and they are so appreciative. And I'll just say, I've gotten some extra cash for doing it, So it's like, damn, okay, I got something here. So anything that seems a bit iffy, like I should have done it on the order yesterday, but I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Right? I should have done it on the order yesterday before I arrived at the drop-off. When I arrive at the drop-off, now I'm hearing half the order is missing. But in my mind, I was like, yo, I thought this order was like $1,500. This shit looked kind of light, but I didn't say anything. I just kept on moving forward because I didn't know what they ordered. And I'm like, maybe they ordered steak. I started making up shit in my head. Maybe they ordered a bunch of steak. Maybe that's what it is, right? And maybe I'm not really, you know what? Let's find out. And then I found out half the damn order was missing. So I hope people really take that advice. Please. You don't have to do it on every order, but take that advice. Hopefully everybody, whoever needed it, takes it. Let's move on. Screech! What's up, my brother? It used to be really, shit, I can't even read. It used to really bother me that I would see these payouts from almost every ride along tuber out there, or I can't get on an app called because I'm on a wait list, Instacart at the moment. As far as payouts go, it took a hot moment for me to understand that each market is actually different, and those weren't just words to try and help people feel better about themselves. This is because I've worked at least 6 different markets in my area to test things out. I'm not saying you should continue to do the ride along. You need to do what is right for you because only you know what you need. Just like every other person in the gig economy should do. I am really sorry if I ever made you feel bad. Okay, I'll tell you like this, Screech. When I met you over there on the west side of Florida and you showed me your catering order, I tried my best to not show how I really felt about that. I'm just being honest. When you showed me, I think it was like $12 or something for the catering. I can't remember what the $12. I think it was $12. Help me. Put it in the comments as you're watching this. What was that payout again? I forgot. When I saw that, I was like, shit. And to hear how positive you were talking about it, I was like, shit. Am I the negative one? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm now questioning how I'm currently feeling. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't even really engage much into that conversation with you when you showed me the payout. And it's because I'm over here like I don't even know how to respond to you, because on my side of town, there's no way I would have taken that. So it's like, I would love for you to come to my side of town and get a little piece of this market, man. Just be here for a week. Monday through Friday, be popping. The weekend is gonna die off. But I'll say Monday through Thursday. So you might have to come here like a Sunday so you can see Monday orders. And shit, it don't even have to be in quarter 1. Come during like quarter 4 for like a week. I don't know if you're able to, but I would love for you to see what it's like over here. Now don't get me wrong. I don't know what your experience is gonna be like. I just know it is popping over here. Popping. And going back to like Calvin Haslam, I don't know why Calvin not seeing anything. I'm seeing all kind of people that some of them can't even speak English. That shit crazy to me. Don't get me wrong. Everybody out here to get their money, right? But you can't even speak English and you getting this money. This English catering money. And when I say English catering, what I mean is majority of the businesses that place these orders, English speaking. Don't get me wrong, some of them are bilingual. But you would think that the drivers could be more fluent in English. Some of them can't speak English for shit. So I would love for you to come over here, man, and just see how crazy busy it gets. And I wish Calvin could get a better experience, man. Even saying that, look how I'm shaking my head. That shit hurts me. That Calvin been out here for a minute. We share the same market. I know how busy it is. And Calvin, he can't get nothing. It's messed up, bro. Now I have, after this one, I have 2 more, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, fam? Shadow Myth says that order right there makes me excited for you. And it also happens to me to make me excited because I know that it's possible. It's possible. And if I know something's possible, I go. What can I change, or what can I do a little bit better to possibly see that? Maybe a different location. You really helped me, bro. And I'm always thankful for that. Yo, that's me right there. Everything you said, Shadow Myths, that's me 100%. If I see that, what? You got that from where? Ooh. My brain start turn, like the gears in my brain start turning, like, ooh, I gotta make this. What I gotta do? Where I gotta go? Ooh. Let's make this happen. Next thing you know, I start making the right moves. I learn a lot. I learn a lot more. Then I start making the right moves, and boom. Next thing you know, I'm able to do things. Like, for instance, let me give you this short, quick story. The early stages of doing these apps, guess what? There was no one that wanted to do multi-apping. I said, man, let me try this shit, because the agreement don't say we can't do multi-apping. So let me try this out. I started multi-apping, and I'm like, oh, there it is. Testing, right? After testing it out, boom, multi-apping. And then I became the multi-apping king. Then I put out a multi-apping video, how to not get stressed out. And it went crazy, you know? So 2 more, and then we're going to wrap this up, okay? Oh, it's you again, Shadow Miss. I just say UDM is getting it. I need to see what I can do better myself. Honestly, that worked, and I started getting better orders. I'm happy and excited for you. See, this, we must be the same sign, Shadow. What's your zodiac? I don't know if you into that, but what's your zodiac? Okay, we think alike. And the very last one is Dmibia. DMBia, right? That's what we call you, right? Thanks for sharing and encouraging us. Have a great week. Listen, all the time, you will always get that kind of energy from me. It don't even have to be 2025. I'm always trying to motivate drivers to go out here and do what's best for them, and in a way that they know how. You know, don't worry about what other drivers are doing. Don't worry about how bad things are. If you can figure some things out, make it happen. Because we got to make it happen, because we're independent. We got to go out here to make this money. If we don't make the money, then we are going home, and that money will deplete. And if you don't want to go through that stress of trying to figure out how to get some more money or how to earn more money, then go back to a W-2. Don't stress yourself over that. Like, that's the ultimate option if you can't figure out how to get this on your own. Not everyone can do this. Not everyone can be as independent as I've been for the last going on 8 years, working independently. And I'm still here on this YouTube channel. You know, it costs money to have internet, right? You know, it costs money. All of this shit costs money. And I've been, I don't want to say super successful, but I've been successful enough to sustain myself for the last 8 years. March will make it 8 years. I ain't gonna act like I did it all by myself. My wife, the greatest support system I've had. Yeah. And I know she's hearing this right now, because she's in the room with me. No, but I'm telling you, the greatest support system I've had all my life. I put that over my mama. Straight up. Don't get me wrong now. My mom was a super supportive woman, but most of it was I was a child, and she was guiding me as a parent. You know what I'm saying? But when it came down to my band, when I was in the marching band and I was in the house, I had a big ass sousaphone, and I'm over there, dum, 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 dum. I'm blowing the hell out this big ass tuba in the house, rattling shit. And she just in her room, she ain't saying, Brian, cut that shit down. Play lower. The volume too high. Nope, she never complained. Never. So shout out to my mom for never complaining when I was making a shitload of noise. But I'm telling you, apart from that, my wife doing YouTube, 16 videos a week. I love doing this. Even when I went to the islands to run a radio station, even when with the story of me making a decision to fly to another island to get myself into some trouble, and she was pregnant with my first son, I'm telling you, she a firecracker, but when it's time for her to put a leash on my ass, sit your ass down. You got some shit to take care of. She right there. Ain't that right, babe? Yeah. I don't know if y'all heard her, but she said yeah. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. I mean, we got to keep pushing. We're independent, right? And if I can do it, I believe any last one of y'all can do it. Shit, if you made it for a few years, put it in the comment section right now if you made it to this part of the video. How many years have you been independent, not depending on a W-2? Fully independent. And how many years has it been for you? I'm going on 8 years, fully independent. So let me know what yours is. And I hope you enjoy this type of video, because whenever I do one of those videos where it's me by myself, I will be doing a video like this, responding to your comments directly, instead of creating a comment thread and then responding to you via comment thread. All right. So let me know what you think about this type of video. And oh, before I go, live streams will be on Fridays now. Friday at 8 p.m. All right. Wednesdays is going to be a bit tough for me because my sons, they now have football practice and training and stuff like that. And I am stuck at a park until after 8 p.m. All right. So I will not be able to do Wednesday live streams at 8 p.m. So we moved it to Friday. Friday is a better day for me. And 8 p.m. it works. I know some of you will probably be working if you work Friday nights. But I think that's about it. So let me know your thoughts. Give me some feedback. Put it in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.
Oh yeah. What time it is, D-Fam? Yeah. It's time to what? Go get your money.